So today I'm going to be talking to you, scoot back a little bit, about stretching the elbow, okay? So this is in case you've had an injury to the elbow, maybe you've had a fracture or some other injury that's left the elbow immobilized for a while and it's pretty tight, okay? So extension is the area that's really hard to get back, and extension is straightening that elbow. So one of the best ways to get that extension is a low load type of stretch, okay? And you want to start this as soon as possible. As soon as your physician will allow you to start stretching that elbow, you really need to get out there and stretch it, because you don't want to be stuck with this, which is where a lot of people are stuck after an elbow fracture, okay? So you're going to take your weight, and wherever your elbow stops, you're going to hold it there, okay? And the weight is just extra resistance to help stretch that elbow. The weight can be whatever you can tolerate for like 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes at a time, a couple times a day. So at first it may not be any weight. It could just be staying in this position, okay? Then it might be 1 pound, 2 pounds, 3 pounds, 5 pounds, 10 pounds if you can, okay? As long as you're still getting some stretching and some range of motion. Try not to let your shoulder pop out, because you want to, because it feels like your arm's going down further, but it's not. Your shoulder's just coming up. So lay your shoulder on the floor and just hang out here. Again, it's not going to be super comfortable, okay? But eventually, hopefully, your elbow will go straight, okay? So there's that one. The other direction that your elbow may be tight in is flexion, okay? So in order to stretch and flexion, it's a lot easier, and it's most likely going to go back to flexion fine. But you're just going to bend it up and put some extra pressure in with your arm, maybe 10 seconds, 10 times. Flexion is not nearly as difficult as extension in getting that range of motion back, okay? Also, you might, if you're stiff in pronation or supination, once again, you can grab your trusty weight. It might be a different weight than you would have for extension, okay? It just depends on, you know, what you can tolerate and how tight the joint actually is. But let's say you're tight in supination, you can take that elbow, that weight, or even use a hammer, okay, and have the hammer weight on this side, okay, of the thumb side of the hand, as you bring the forearm up, okay, so right there. So palmar side of the forearm up, okay, hold it there 10 seconds, 10 times. Or if you're tight in pronation, bring that palm side down, okay, holding it 10 seconds, 10 times, okay? And that you want to do a couple of times a day, especially while you're really, really stiff. You might even want to do it more than 2 times a day, okay? Usually pronation, supination, flexion are not hard to get back after a fracture, but extension really does become an issue. And once again, as soon as your physician is allowing you to do some range of motion exercises and to do some stretching to get that motion back, go ahead, consult with your physical therapist and do it. That's all I have for you today. Hope to see you next time.